Welcome everybody, it's day 3 and we're starting, it's going to be an easy one for you today. We're starting to get into the research phase. This is my favorite phase, even if I can't say it. And even more importantly, it's just where the challenge will be won and lost for everybody. And so I've got 2 things for you to do today, and mostly it's more about noticing than anything else. But first of all, I want you to go to this URL here, freekeywords.wordtracker.com. So that's freekeywords.wordtracker.com. And as I mentioned in today's podcast, Wordtracker, which was created, and the CEO Mike Mindell is participating in the 30-day challenge, and in fact has been providing awesome notes as well. So we're really thrilled with Wordtracker's support this year, and you can see why, because we use, as you will find out, Wordtracker extensively. So here's what I want you to do for each of your 7 topics that you've put in. I just want you to take your topic, and I'm going to use speed reading. Okay, so you just type speed reading. You literally click hit me. And you'll see you get a whole bunch of results. Now, let me explain what these results are. First of all, basically, you've got 2 things here. You've got, and let me highlight this for you, you've got a searches section, which is on the left, and then a keyword. Now, we typed in speed reading. Now, if you're looking for information on speed reading, what do you think you might type in the Google search bar? Do you think you might type in speed reading? Yes, of course. And if you have a look at here, you can see 419 people a day around the internet type in speed reading. Now, I hear you asking, how accurate is that number? Well, it's definitely an estimation, and in fact, Wordtracker are quite open about the way they come up with their numbers. I'd like you to think of it this way, and it's like getting used to a really good guitar or a good violin. That once you're used to the tool and you understand its numbers, and you start translating those numbers into the real numbers that you get in the real world, you start to get a feel for a tool. And this Wordtracker is really, to me, it is like a good guitar or some sort of musical instrument, because you do start to really understand the numbers. So let's continue down, and so you can see here approximately 419 people every day somewhere around the world type in speed reading. It's pretty good, right? And you can see here a lot of people are typing in speed reading free, so they're after obviously free stuff. Software 49, speed reading courses 38, and so it goes. And you can see all of these different phrases. Okay, now sometimes in some topics you might see some deviations, and what do I mean by that? For example, if there happened to be a rock band called speed reading, geez, what an outfit that would be. Just got a very bad visual. But for example, if there was, then there might be you might see some different results coming in here. Fortunately, Wordtracker, and this is why I love it so much more than Overture, have done 2 key things to their database. One is they've removed all the adult terms because, well, unless you're focusing in that area, we don't want those. We don't need those. And the other, it also removes all robot data, which is fantastic because it gets rid of a lot of the old robot data, which Overture never used to have. So both of those things are really good in terms of the way that they play with and analyze data. So what do I want you to do next? It's really pretty simple. All I want you to do is, now I'm just highlighting here, just holding down my mouse, my left mouse button, highlighting, and then I'm literally scrolling down and you'll see it'll keep up with me eventually. I want you to copy all these phrases. Here we are. And you'll see there's a total of 1,446 searches. And I want you to keep a note of that. All I want you to do at this stage is keep a note of it. Now, I'm going to right-click on my mouse button. No, it doesn't matter where I actually do it, but I'm going to right-click. Actually, it does matter for the purpose of the video. Right-click here, and I'm just going to copy. Okay, and then open up your word processor, or in my case text edit, I suppose will do. Thank you. Quicksilver, what an awesome Macintosh application. So there we are. Press paste, and there we are. Look at that, lovely. There's all our terms. Then I am just going to go and save this. I'm going to go save as. And I'm going to save it as speed reading. And that's all I want you to do. That's it. I want you to do this for each. We'll just save that. Each of your 7 topics. Now there's some things we can start to notice, and I'll get rid of this because I'll use these. There's some things that you'll start to notice in this whole thing. You'll start to notice that in some of your categories, some attract a lot more searches, and as I scroll down, attract a lot more total searches a day than other ones of your niches. Now, as a general rule, would you say that a topic is more popular if there are more searches than one that has less searches? Of course, the answer to that would be yes, absolutely. However, in the 30-day challenge, more is not necessarily better. Often, less is more, and we'll go in and explain this in detail. Trust me, on Monday and Tuesday, we'll get into it in absolute detail. At this stage, I just want you to start noticing things. So I want you to do a comparison. Just have a look at your 7 ideas once you've gone into Wordtracker and tested this out. I just want you to go and check out and notice the differences. Notice that one will have a lot more than another. The types of phrases which are searched. You can see this drops off really dramatically. So there's 419 and then it drops off to 61, 49, 38. Often you'll find that the searches don't tail off as dramatically as early as it does here. So that might be, again, something for you to have a look at. Now you can even you can absolutely drill down in these search terms as well. It's some part of what Wordtracker does, and it gives you even more detail. You don't need to do that for the moment, but it is fascinating. Okay, the next thing I want you to do, and I'm just going to move the browser down just to do this. Oops, hang on, come back here. Okay, I just want you to type the phrase that we're looking at, the market that we're looking at, into Google. And in fact, what we'll do this in the next video because this video has been going on for some time. So we'll do this. This is the second part of what I want you to do for each of your 7 topics.